I was being harmed. And I use the word sacrifice because that's what it felt like. You know what I'm saying? Being in the dark for that long and then being waking up out of my sleep to someone screaming. And then it looks like, I looked at the video, it looks like his hand went across my private area and stuff like it. Just looked very, very, all that shit just looked weird to me, man. And it just felt wrong and I felt violated. And I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask to be hazed. I was the youngest one there. I was in that man's residence. You know what I'm saying? Like I was under his what is it called? Excuse
Watch.
me. I was under his supervision. You know what I'm saying? That's his place. When you saw me losing my mind, y'all should have like called the ambulance or something instead of putting me to sleep to try to like calm everything down. I mean, it just could have been so much better. I mean, I would have felt so much more comfortable if it was done a different type of way, but I feel like it was just all set up and fucked up, man. And now I have to go to mental health every month and get a shot in my arm and shit like I told you earlier because I dealt with trauma of someone trying to hurt me when I got home.
Wow.
I started hearing voices in my head from the effect of the horse tranquilizer pill. I started hearing voices in my head and the voices were telling me that, not to sound extreme, but that's what the voices said, that Puff was gonna kill me or they were gonna kill me. I thought everybody that were down there that laughed in that video were trying to hurt me. And it might sound kiddyish to y'all, but to me, at the time, I was 21, and my mind still wasn't developing into a man, older guy yet. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I kind of like misscrewed a couple of things. It put me in a child's mentality, if I
Not
can say
good.
that. The pill put me back into a child's mentality to where even now I have to be aware of how I'm speaking sometimes because I come off like I'm talking like a kid. Sometimes people say that my terminology and the way my vocabulary is now is different than when I was before I got the horse tranquilizer or the trauma and shit from this guy and Dawn, man. So yeah, it's crazy. It really broke me down to where I was hospitalized numerous of times. I would run out my house and like with screwdrivers and stuff, man, and like
Wow.
stab up the trees, bruh. And I would be so scared because I would think someone was coming to harm me. And I put in my mind like, y'all not gonna harm me. Like, if you gonna harm me, I'm gonna harm you first. Like, I started thinking like a soldier. I started thinking like, you're not gonna take me down. I gotta take you down. Cause those voices in my head were saying, oh, they're coming to get you. Oh, they're about to come get you. Or, you know what I mean? Cause what it was done to me felt like, honestly, it felt like, something tried to take my soul or something. I don't know. That's what it felt like. It just felt that ritual and demonic. And I know people look at the video and some people don't see anything, but I see a lot, I hear Cassie say, oh, you were pissed. Okay, where's that video of me before when I was pissed, going crazy, losing my mind? Here's my thing with Chef. I'm like, Chef, if you saw me lose my mind, why didn't you ever reach out to me and try to help me? And tell me that I'm not going crazy and just making up things. You know what I'm saying? Why did you like just jump to the fence and say that, oh, you were there and day 26 was there and as if I'm lying, you know what I'm saying? As if I'm not telling the truth. I didn't like that at all. And I ain't trying to play the victim because I'm a victor, bro. But I just didn't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? If you were there, then reach out to me, off the internet. Really reach out to me. Why? I didn't know you reached out to Homeland Security and did all this. I ain't know that's crazy shit. Here I am being silent about everything because I want peace. But you know what I'm saying? It's not right. When people are lying and saying that it didn't happen when it happened. And that's where I'm at with it.